What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to How to Fix the Future. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Let's see what the future holds for the next two guys. So, we're in the future with Chloe and BJ. They just got here and we're on our way to meet Octavia. Let's see what happens. Ta-da! Ladies and gents, the future. Holy fuck. It really is the future. Wow, this is awesome. Yeah, I had the same reaction. Can we walk around town? Unlikely. I think you can't leave the Citadel just yet. So we're prisoners now? How quaint. This is not a prison, Chloe. You're too important. And Polis can be a dangerous place, especially for people like you. Baby girl, we're so important, then we're to be treated like gods and given everything we desire, and not to be locked up in a tower and treated like dogs. I said don't call me that. Whatever you say, baby girl. That's it. You've asked for it. What are... Oh lord. Call me baby girl one more time, and your cute face will suffer the same fate, baby girl. You got that? Fair enough. And you, I'm starting to like you now. Dude, do you see that? You have no idea, man. Please, have a seat. It's been a long day. I won't keep you for long. So, 3 chosen ones. What a surprise. And in just a few days at that. Is this everyone, or will another 100 show up tomorrow? Well, I think... It was a rhetorical question, Chad. Yesterday, Chad showed up at our doorstep, and I must say I wasn't very impressed. And today, we have a rebel and a cripple. What am I supposed to do with all this? Were there seriously no mature and strong people who could finish that damn game? Hey, be thankful someone even showed up. If not for us, you used to be up to your neck in shit. But wait a minute. You're already in shit because you have no idea what to do you? Chloe. A willful, freedom-loving, and extremely hot-tempered person. The only benefit for our mission is that she's good with tech. What the... BJ? You could have become the most valuable member of this team, but alas, you're confined to a chair. You could have used your expertise in combat. Combat? Madam President, how do you know all this? You did not know anything about me yesterday. Our specialist found a file on each of you. Database of the old corporation. I went through them while I was waiting. This database was somehow connected to the government and the NSA, so there's data on almost every person who lived in the past. Is there really something on people, even like us? Oh, you bet there is. Your whole life is in there, down to the smallest details. All your preferences. Food, games, movies, even porn. Places you like to visit, a complete psychological portrait, and much more. Excuse me, I don't know what happened there. See, everyone still thinks I'm paranoid. We're being watched. Fucking corporations, social media, and the government. Wow. Is there any information, about my situation? I applied to an experimental project. You must have seen it in my file. What do you think I look like? In an information kiosk? No, nothing like that was in there. And I'm not going to tell you the details of your future. If you learn anything, it might affect your decisions you make. And that, in turn, might change the passage of time. Create a paradox, a new timeline, or a parallel reality. We don't need that. Isn't that the point of all this in the first place? You travel through time, change something in the past, and voila, the future is fixed? What exactly are you looking for? Chad said that the chosen ones need to help you fix the future. But how can you do that if you can't change anything in the past? As referring to your personal futures, the less you know, the less change there is in the past, the better. But yes, I believe that the past is the key to saving the future. I didn't have much time to think about all this, and right now only one solution comes to mind. And that is? You have to kill Derek, the president of the corporation, who's responsible for everything that happened. If he's gone, the corporation will not become as powerful, or it might disappear altogether. What? Octavia, we're not murderers. And how will that help change things? Isn't that the same paradox you were talking about earlier? Yes, it'll probably create a new reality in which Derek never inherits the company from his grandfather, and then the world and future will be saved. And I don't know what happened to all of us, perhaps we'll continue living in our reality. Or maybe we'll all just disappear, as if we never even existed. I don't believe you're willing to go that far. You and everyone on this planet can lose everything. We've lost a long time ago. It's like I told you yesterday. We're just trying to delay the inevitable. Oh, cut the bullshit. You have your own cunning fucking plan to save yourself. I'm human too, Chloe. At the moment, I'm the most important and most powerful woman on this planet. Of course I have an instinct for self-preservation, and I like the best possible outcome for myself. But I don't have any cunning plan. I'm not hiding anything from you. I'm just trying to make sense of the situation we all find ourselves in. I don't know what we should do yet. This is the first solution that came to mind. The timeline for the past is constant and runs parallel to ours. Thus, you can no longer go back to the moment when you disappeared in the past. Spend one day here, return back to your time, and one day would have also gone back then. Whatever the case may be, we're not killing anyone. We'll get there when we get there. This is just one possibility. We'll have plenty of time to come up with something else. For starters, you'll all go through training at the academy. It certainly won't be a waste. Plus, it'll be a great opportunity for you to learn about our time. Also, the physical training and lectures will prepare you for any mission. Besides, now you're not alone. If you won't kill him, someone else will. Derek won't be born until 2023. You have 2 whole years. This is all getting a little too creepy. Are we really discussing the murder of an infant here? Are you out of your mind? Come up with a better plan. You've got a lot of resources, a lot of people. You're off in the fucking future. You can't think of anything better than to kill a baby? Really? Look, I don't like it either. But if we don't come up with something better, it'll be the only way to save the world and billions of people. The death of one horrible person, even at an early age, is nothing compared to the deaths of billions. Watch your tone, Chloe. I don't forgive her, madam. I will see to it that Chloe behaves appropriately. What? Fuck that. Chloe, please be quiet. I'm trying to help you. Just do as she says. You don't have to provoke her. Okay, Chad. Explain to your friends how things work here. Yes, madam. That will be all then. You can go rest in your rooms. Tomorrow you'll start training. Kathy, Jacob, help the chosen ones get settled in. If you have any questions, ask them. I don't want to be disturbed over nothing. If something important comes up, I'll call you myself. And as for our mission, I'll think about how you can be useful, and what other options we have. Maybe we'll discover some abilities, or some more chosen ones will show up. Or maybe more debris will fall tomorrow, and we'll learn something new. Nothing certain yet. Christ! Why are you paying so heavy? I think Olga is right. I have to deep dive. The sooner the better. Otherwise, at this rate, I'll ruin everything I've worked so hard to build. The whole thing with the debris and the chosen ones, it cost me a lot. If I don't pull myself together, I might lose my last hope. But I'm so scared. It's so hard, even for me. Shit. Interesting. What a show she's putting on. Rooms are behind me. Chad's room is next door, and mine is to the left of it. Jacob's room is 1 floor down. There is a communicator in the room if you need us. You can use it to contact us. Tomorrow morning, classes start. You wake up at 7 a.m. Any questions? Don't you have any questions? I have plenty. I've been here for 2 days already. Dude, I'm so tired. I almost fell asleep while you guys were talking. Plus, my head hurts. I feel really lousy after that portal. I can't think about anything right now. Just show me to bed. I second that. At this rate, I might sleep right here. Let's just save the talking for tomorrow. I've had enough of your queen's monologue. I'll be seeing her face by sleep now. Alright guys, go get some rest then. Have a good night. Chad, can I talk to you for a minute? Yes, what do you want? What? I think Kathy wanted to talk to me. Sure. Could you... Okay, what? Leave us? Oh, sure. Crazy day, huh? Tell me about it. Would you like to go on a little walk? I know a place I think you'd like. Sure, let's go. Interesting. Wonder how far we are into this game. There's no, like... Unlike a lot of other ones, there's no, like, chapter markers or anything to know where you are and how far deep in this I am. So I have no idea how far this is. This is the 0.3.1 version of the game. So I have no idea how long this game even is. Where are we going? I mean, there's so many maintenance chambers. Obviously, people don't come in here very often. Almost there. There's an exit to the roof that only I know about. So if you throw me off the roof, no one will know it's you? That's smart. If I wanted to kill you, I just stab you with a dagger and leave you in one of those maintenance chambers. Can we stop talking about murder? It's starting to get uncomfortable. Be careful not to hit your head here. Yeah, you're right. It's not the best topic for a conversation, but I'm just kidding. We're almost there. You just need to crawl under those pipes a little bit. Are you crawling? You okay? Yep, everything's great. I would say excellent even. You know, I've never brought anyone here before. This place is kind of like a sanctuary for me. I like to come here in the evening, look at the sky, think about things. But for some reason, I wanted to bring you here. I tried to make it cozy. Well, as much as I could. Why are you still standing there? Sit down. The couch isn't that dirty. How did you get it in here? I saw how dashingly you flipped Chloe, so maybe you have a superpower too. No, dummy. I brought it here piece by piece and assembled it on the spot. I found it at the junkyard, not far from home. So you don't live here? I thought... Well, since I'm an agent with an important assignment now, and Jacob and I are students at the academy, yes, here. But we have a house on the outskirts of town, where we used to live. Now all that's left is our father. Not a house, more like an apartment. Your sick father, yes, I remember. How is he? Pretty bad, but he's better now. Thanks to you, Chad. I'm afraid to imagine what would have happened if I lost my agent status. He needs expensive medication, which is almost impossible to obtain. Ordinary people cannot afford them. Yeah, you're welcome. I couldn't leave the situation like that. You know, this is not the future I was expecting. It's not that bad. We are happy, in a way. Yes, life is not as carefree as it was in your time, but get used to it. We didn't know any other way of life. Tell me about your life. What is it like in your time? Well, you know, it's more of a routine. No one's in a hurry to save the world or to please their mistress. Yeah, I get it already. There's no one like Octavia in your time. Well, what do you do? What do you like? To be honest, I'm actually very boring. I have a regular job. I'm a salesman in a shoe store. And in the evenings, I play games with Chloe and BJ. I've never played video games, but I'm interested in trying. Do you think I can do it? I don't know. Actually, they're quite difficult. I doubt anyone from the academy has the strength and ability for them. You're such an idiot. Wow, is it really that hard? Then why do people torture themselves so much and play them every day? I'm kidding. Even a kid could play them. Chet, don't make fun of me. Maybe I don't know anything about games, but I can kick anyone's ass. Yeah, I noticed. You're good. It's kind of embarrassing to admit this to a girl, but I've never fought in my life. Can you teach me? Of course, that's what the academy is for. They'll train you all, and not just in combat. I'm a little scared. What if I can't do it? Besides, why do we need all this if our mission is just to kill Derek? Well, I doubt even a trivial assassination mission would be that easy, considering whose offspring he is. I'm sure he'd be hard to get to. But I don't like this plan either. I would find a more elegant solution to our problem. We'll see. We still have plenty of time to come up with something. You can always run away with me into my time. Maybe. But I wouldn't be able to leave my father. Yeah, I know. Listen, Chad. I'm sorry you didn't get to talk to your mother. I understand how important it is to you, but please understand that I took you away because I had to. No worries, I understand. I left her a note, so it's okay. I'm sure it'll calm her down. I hope I can get back to my time soon, for at least 10 minutes to talk to her. You're so worried about your mother. You must love her very much. Yeah, she's the best mom ever. I'm just really worried about her. She's been through so much in her life, especially after my dad left us. Oh, Chad. I'm very sorry. That's okay. It was a long time ago. What about your mother? You talk about your dad all the time, but not a word about your mom. Oh, I don't want to talk about that. Sorry. Oh, no, forgive me. I shouldn't have asked. Listen, is Jacob really your brother? Yes, why do you ask? I don't know. He's acting strangely. I'm not going to end up like that if I keep banging him ahead, will I? Somehow, in your future, it's become a hobby of mine, and classes start tomorrow. I'm worried. Chad! Oh, whoa. Believe me, you haven't seen the weirdo Jacob yet. When there's a pretty girl around, that's when it gets interesting. I can't wait. Although sometimes it seems to me that he is not interested in anything but food. He's grubbing all the time. Not eating, but grubbing. The way he smacks drives me up the wall sometimes. It's so annoying. Yeah, I noticed during breakfast. Shit, she's touching my leg again. That's kind of a sign with girls, isn't it? But I heard somewhere that if they like a guy, they constantly fix their hair and try to touch them every chance they get. I need to move the conversation in a more romantic direction. A drink wouldn't hurt right now. In fact, after everything that's been going on, a drink is what I need. Listen, Kathy, how about we drink something? You want a drink? Got a can of Pina Cola left. You want some? Not exactly what I had in mind. Pina Cola? What is that? In your time, it was called Coca-Cola. But since no one makes it nowadays, the corporation started to produce it on its own. But as you can imagine, they don't make much of it. It's hard to get, so... Well, it's hard to get, but I was lucky. Excuse me. Pina Cola. Too bad there's no whiskey. I was actually thinking about alcohol, but Coke will do. That's a big reach. Alcohol is even harder to come by than this Coke. I was drinking wine at Octavia's. I thought there was nothing wrong with alcohol around here. I gotta say, you're lucky. I never drank wine in my life. Only the moonshine they make in the slums on the outskirts. Moonshine. Poor people. They can't even drink themselves to sleep in times like these. Well, cool it is then. A toast. To you, Kathy. Submission to Madam President. Let's try this with Kathy here. To you, Kathy, for your kindness, sincerity, and beauty. Be well. Oh. Now you, take a sip. Imagine there's whiskey in there. The brain is a fascinating thing. You can convince yourself that you're drunk just by imagining it. I wish I knew what it tastes like. Well, alright, I'll give it a try. To you, Chad. Still sober. Your theory doesn't work. It's obvious from that one sip. Oh, come on. Again with the leg touch. A whole lot of leg touching. Oh, the moon is out. I love the moon. It's a pity we don't see it much. Same with the stars. Yeah. The sky is all covered with clouds, and the roof is not that high. There are a bunch of buildings nearby. Octavia's penthouse has almost no buildings in sight. They're all down there. That's not a fair comparison. My little roof and her penthouse is in the tallest building? Do you know what my dream is? No. To fly to the moon. It beckons me. A dream of going into outer space and floating on the orbit of the moon. Every time I look at the moon, I imagine myself flying there. In complete silence, alone, away from all my problems. And then, when I get bored, I land, pick up a pinch of moon dust in my hands, look around, there's a soulless expanse of moon and craters. And on the horizon is a small ball, our Earth. Good dream, and achievable, considering that in your time people have even settled there. Unless it's impossible. Yeah, Octavia mentioned a certain alliance of the Milky Way planets. But hey, nothing's possible. Maybe one day you'll go to space. Maybe. For right now, I'm good here. Nice to get a little bit of alone time with her. He looked at the stars for so long. I think Kathy fell asleep. She's so cute when she's sleeping. Wonder if she's flying in space in her sleep right now too. I could just see her smiling in her sleep. She must be having a good dream. Or is it because she's sleeping on top of me? She definitely likes me, so maybe. I want to touch her so badly. Probably groping her is probably not the best option here. We're just gonna go with caress her cheek. I'm feeling, groping the sleeping lady is probably not a good idea. Her skin is so delicate. I feel peaceful right now. Yeah. I can't believe everything that's going on around me. It feels so great right now as well. I haven't felt this peaceful in a long time. I've experienced unbelievable events in the last 2 days. I still can't get my head around it. But now that Chloe and BJ are here, I somehow feel safer. It's still not clear what lies ahead, what other mysteries and surprises fate has in store for us, but I'm sure I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. He drifts off as well. Nice. That's a cute little moment. Oh, part 3. New reality. Okay, so there's a little transition screen. I don't remember that. Okay. I'll stop right here. This is a great place to leave it for today. Next episode, we start part 3. Thank you for watching. Link in the description below to my Patreon. Also to my merch shop if you want to get some gear. Thanks for watching.